Hi guys, my name is JT.
And my name is LC.
And welcome to this little random video, kind of like a breaking news video. In about the last 5 to 10 minutes, me and LC have just seen that Rosberg is apparently entering contract talks with Ferrari for 2017. Now, this could say that this is a little bit of a silly season.
Yeah.
That's going through, which is a little bit earlier than what you would think, because this would normally occur around Spa, or maybe before, like the British Grand Prix normally. But this is something that has been going on the agenda for quite some weeks, because Rosberg, obviously the man in form, won the first 4 races. Max Verstappen comes to win his next one, race 5. And during them 4 races, Rosberg was apparently entering contract talks with Mercedes to renew his contract.
Yeah.
And since that moment when both drivers collided, there's been a little bit of talk that Rosberg could leave the team as well, maybe as Hamilton as well. But this is Rosberg we are talking about. So yeah, he's apparently entering into contract with Ferrari, which obviously we would all gather came in right move for Ferrari. And now this is what adds fuel to the fire with this situation, is that Toto Wolff has apparently said that he wants Fernando Alonso to replace Rosberg should he leave in the future. Now, the head boss at Mercedes, I don't ask his name because I cannot pronounce it.
Arriva Bene.
No, sorry, Mercedes. Mercedes.
Paddy Lowe.
Paddy Lowe, but the guy higher than that, I think it is the boss. The guy with
it's the guy who looks like Katie Rosberg.
Kind of, yes, him. I can't pronounce his name. Begins with a D, and certainly begins with a Z.
Yeah, something German.
He basically said that that Rosberg would win the contract next year.
Yeah.
Now, again, that people were like, we don't think that's true, because with what Toto Wolff turned around and said that Alonso, that he wanted Alonso for next season.
Yeah.
And obviously this is what everything's that's starting about. And obviously this isn't some sort dodgy source that people see. There's been we've seen it from 3 to 4 blogs and websites and stuff that have said that this is the case. So which obviously means Raikkonen would leave Ferrari. Obviously Alonso would leave McLaren to go to Mercedes, which would be a hell of a move, and probably potentially win him a third World Championship. Boost the end of his career. And I think that's a bit of a random move, because he's getting on a bit. I think he's about 35, 36.
Yeah, something like that,
I believe. And obviously they've got the likes of Pascal Wehrlein in Manor, who's a Mercedes young driver, you could say.
Yeah.
So a bit of a random move, but again, Toto Wolff seems to respect Alonso. So we would obviously expect Vandoorne to be promoted to get that racing in 2017, which we believe alongside Jensen Button, who probably will next season, maybe it's last season, because I believe that he is interested to do this new rule that's going on in 2017 and stuff like that. But LC, I mean, this is some breaking news that's coming out type of thing. So what do you make of all this? This sudden news all of a sudden.
Well, it's absolutely massive. I mean, I can't put my finger on it. It's not just Rosberg could potentially be moving. It's all these different people going, as you say, Alonso return to Ferrari. Which, let's start on that. Obviously, I'm quite happy with that, because I liked Rosberg when he was at. I liked Alonso, when he was at Ferrari. When he moved to McLaren, it's a bit like really, and obviously 15, and this year 15 was terrible for him. It was almost like a nightmare. So I'm glad that Alonso might be returning to Ferrari, but obviously that would have to happen if everything else came into play. Now Rosberg, it is strange, because I thought that he would stay with, obviously through thick and thin, with Mercedes. Now his relationship with Hamilton at Mercedes isn't fantastic in any means. Even in Monaco 14, when obviously Lewis said we're not friends in the interview. Then you had Belgium 14 when they collided. Obviously Austin 15 when Hamilton was going for the championship, and he was pushed off the track by Nico. They're squabbling into battles, and obviously then Spain 15, which most definitely pushed both drivers over the breaking point. I did think something was going to happen, but I didn't think it was going to be Rosberg, JT. For some reason I thought it was going to be Hamilton who would seek either another team in Formula 1 or look at something else. This is quite strange. I never thought Rosberg would go to Ferrari. It really depends. But if he went, I could see it for only one reason, and that is that he doesn't want to work with Lewis anymore, because obviously it's a German team, a support team. Obviously he's been there since the start, from their return in 2010. He's got loads of support in the team. Obviously, his dad, Nico Rosberg, he's most definitely going to be, in management in a good few years. He's definitely getting in there in a great form of his life. Say 7 consecutive wins, leading the World Championship, 100 points, going for more. So he's in a very good position. So I think if this did happen, JT, I think the only thing you could point it on was his relationship with Hamilton is getting too much. Almost like he wants to avoid the Vettel-Webber kind of relationship where Webber was thinking, oh, come on, I'm getting treated like crap in this team, especially next to this immature driver who's supposed to be my teammate, but he's acting like he's not, So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you said, it's like almost like everyone's focusing their attention on Hamilton.
Yeah.
And it's like, hang on a minute, I want to leave. I want to go to Ferrari.
Yeah.
What's going on? Who invited this guy? And it is a bit of a shock. And if it does turn out to actually Nico goes to Ferrari, which it would be a bit of a shame because I think it was only a couple of days ago we were discussing about Kimi Räikkönen. We discussed about in tomorrow's episode of the F1 Debate episode 11, which was already pre-recorded, which is why we're doing this little episode now.
Yes.
And just add it up because otherwise we've already recorded the episode. But yeah, so we do talk about his future in tomorrow's episode. So go over there and check that out to see what we talk about then.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird to see all this. Rosberg to Ferrari, it would be a very bold move. I would say. Two Germans at Ferrari, that would be very, very good to see.
Yeah.
But that means Rosberg would need to have belief in the team because they have been poor, not poor, but underperforming this season. Under expectations.
Yeah.
And so Rosberg needs to have that belief, and that firm belief, right? This team can give me a world championship. Should he fail to win this championship this season?
Yeah.
Which, if he does, it'll be one of the most dreadful, losses.
I know.
So he has to have faith in
his
team. So he sees something. But, obviously, this is still early days, so we will try and update you as much as we can as this thing unfolds. And any more news, we'll let you know.
Yeah. It is massive news. Just as JT said, obviously he's going to have belief in the team. He's also going to have to build his relationship up because at the moment he's been there for 6 years at Mercedes. He's going to have loads of relationship, positives from the team, and he'll have to build that up again. But we saw it happen when we heard that Vettel was moving for the 2015 season. We probably thought this isn't going to work, JT, because obviously his relationship with Red Bull is going to go down the toilet, and then he's going to have to build it with Ferrari, and that's not going to happen. But obviously it did. 2 races in, his second race he won. So if this happens, he'll have to build a relationship up with Ferrari again. But wow, it's amazing to think, and this is most definitely come off after Sunday, JT, hasn't it? After their fight, after their collision, after their both retiring. After Hamilton, well, how he'll see it, Hamilton pulling him out of the fight, to get another 25 points on the board, which he was probably on target to do. I would say, if both Mercedes stayed in the race, I could see Rosberg winning the race. Max could come second, but I could have seen Rosberg win. So it does really shake it. And as JT said, we're going to keep you updated on this story, which is massive. So thank you very much for watching this very short breaking news episode, guys. And we will see you in F1 Debate Show episode 12 tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you later.
See you later, guys. Take care.
Bye.